$600,000. Now they go for just over $1 million. I sure wish I bought one. Might not be driving a boat today. Back when I had a real job, I did some work for a fellow. He lived in the middle one. You can see a green kayak under the balcony there. And his name was Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses. He was an interesting character. The whole bottom floor there was painted dark purple. He had purple paisley drapes, purple carpet, even a purple pool table. And when he'd open the door, he would say, "Welcome to the jungle." We got fun and games. Back in the late 1800s, before this was a lake, it was a valley covered in trees. Some Mormon loggers came up here to log out those trees. While they were here, they planted a big apple orchard right in this area. And we now call that Orchard Bay. Very often. It was built by the Probst family. Mrs. Probst was also an Olympic gold medalist in ice skating. She built 2 ice skating rinks up here. They were called the Ice Castles. One was for the public and the other the Olympic training facility where Michelle Kwan trained. Now the blue tower here, that is an outlet tower. It's sort of like the drain plug for the lake. It's 196 feet tall and connected to a series of tunnels that goes under the lake and down the front of the mountain towards San Bernardino. When they were building this lake, they were planning on using the water for hydroelectric power and for irrigation for the orange groves in San Bernardino. But the natural flow of rainwater here goes the other direction to Apple Valley. And in 1914, the apple farmers figured out what they were doing up here and said, "Hey, you can't do that, that's our water." North to Alaska with John Wayne. The Great Race with Tony Curtis and Natalie Wood. The Parent Trap with Haley Mills and Haley Mills. The one with Lindsay Lohan was filmed about 4 miles that way in Crestline by Gregory.
Was it really?
Yep. Place called Camp Seeley. Also, Lassie Come Home with June Lockhart. And more recently, the movie Next with Nicolas Cage and Julianne Moore. And Space Jam with Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. This is Bugs Bunny's house right here. You know, I just love looking at the names on the back of the boats. There's this one blue jet boat. It went screaming by us. I barely got the name. It was called the Blue Bayou. It flew right past us. I saw these 2 girls fishing. Name on their boat was Fishing Chicks. But my very favorite one so far, one day a boat pulled up right next to us. On the bow, or the front of the boat, was a brown pit bull, had on white sunglasses. Cute as could be. Then the boat turned away from us, and there on the back of the boat, it said bow movement. I was here on the point. Doesn't that kind of look like a magic castle? Well, that's because it was built by Michael Eisner, and he was the CEO of Disney. Then later on, Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys bought that house. He bought it for $3 million. He lived there for 3 years, and then he sold it for $6 million. Now he lives in North Bay, and the name on the back of his boat is California Girls. But speaking of Disney, we've all seen the Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Okay, does anyone here know the next line to this song? Yo ho, yo ho, used to belong to Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I'm guessing it's Maria's. Or the housekeeper. Yeah, I know that's low, but don't worry. He'll be back. The one next door, that's a 4-story house. Does have an elevator, and it's owned by a very nice retired couple. 2 of them live there with their German Shepherd. Nearest I could figure they got the dog so they could find each other. Gotta be a search dog. You know, I could just see calling up my wife. I need to look for anyone. That vacant lot next door just sold for $996,000. That was my get-rich-quick scheme. Yeah, I figured if I bought that lot, spent $1 million building a house on it, I could sell it for $4 million, make $2 million. Just one problem with my plan. I drive a boat. You can see a water line on the wall here. That's where the lake is when it's completely filled with water. Right now we're down about 5 feet from full. We typically lose 5 feet of water during the summer due to evaporation and domestic water use, and regain that water in the winter time. Coming up behind that American flag there, the Redwood House there, belonged to the late John Candy, the comedian. You remember Uncle Buck and the Great Outdoors? And before that, Herb Alpert from the Tijuana Grass. Oh, wait, look at that. There it is. There's a bald eagle right there on the wall. You see him? He's holding really still. Of course, that might be because he's stoned. The gray one in front of us to the left, that's a house, not a hotel. The whole bottom floor of that house is a 23-car garage. And at the end of the garage, there's a turntable. So you don't have to back your Maserati out of a 23-car garage. Now I know some of you might be thinking Jay Leno, but no. It's a guy named Ashby. He builds freeways. So I guess that's our tax dollars at work right there. The big house here on the point is 18,000 square feet. Now the master bedroom or the master suite in that house is 2,000 square feet. Okay, I live in a 2-bedroom cabin. It's 900 square feet. You can easily fit 2 of my houses in their bedroom. And what I want to know is, how do you fill up a bedroom that big? Well, one day a lady stood up and she said, shoes. Really patient. You guys want to see how fast this boat can go?